Welcome back to Divine Capricorns with me, Amanda. I read for Capricorn Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Saturn placements. And if you're new here, hi. We actually just got a bunch of new subscribers, so thank you to everybody who is now part of the community here. I have some new community posts up if you want to check those out and get to know me as a person. I also do some polls on there and ask like what you guys are looking for in terms of content. And yeah, thank you for so much love on the last video. I really, really appreciate it. Actually, not the last video, but the video previous to that. As I am recording this, another reading is going up, so I don't want to give you false information. Here's a spiritual growth read for you. So spiritual growth is just giving spiritual advice in terms of you being on a spiritual journey. If you don't resonate with that necessarily, then this all might sound a little woo-woo, and that's okay. But if you are on a spiritual journey, then I'm here to at least do my best to help you along that. So, Spirit, can I get a couple cards from this deck in terms of... I didn't even ask anything. What? I feel like my guides are really trying to get my attention, to be honest with you, and I think it's really hilarious, but it's also like kind of annoying because all right, dang, I won't speak ill of you. Not that I really was speaking ill of you. Okay, can I get a couple cards from this deck for my Capricorn Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Saturn placements? What is going on for them right now, and what can we give them for spiritual advice? So a couple cards, not the whole deck flying everywhere, but just a couple of cards. Thank you. I really needed to think. So we have integration and healing. So we have 30 and 29. I'm going to put 29 in front of 30 because I just really want to do that. Oh my goodness. Okay. The frequency of healing supports our intrinsic ability to restore our health and wholeness by consciously using the information that comes to us through our senses and harmonizing everything accordingly. I don't think I've ever gotten either of these cards. I'm going to be completely honest with you. Healing literally means to make whole. It refers to the process of restoring health to something or someone that is unbalanced, diseased, or damaged. Ooh. For us to reach or maintain a state of health and wholeness, we need to balance all aspects of ourselves. Our our physical, mental, spiritual, and emotional bodies have to harmoniously work together. And this requires clear communication and awareness of all the information that our sensory system is providing us. I apologize, Mercury retrograde is very much upon us, and I tend to trip on my words a lot during those retrogrades, so bear with me. So far, we have recognized sight, hearing, smell, taste, and touch as the 5 senses that provide this feedback. In the new energy, we're invited to add to our intuitive perception as the 6th, which complements this profound and essential feedback system well. The color green dominates this activation as it is associated with health, most likely because in nature, green indicates growth, fertility, and life. When in springtime, we see the fist. Wow, this is supposed to be first. When we see the first greenish glow return on the branches of the trees, we know that a new growth cycle has started, a clear indication of the continuance of life. Oh, I feel like this is giving like cleansing, like a deep cleanse. I don't know if any of you are doing or should do like a deep cleanse of like every part of you. You know, it's talking about physical, mental, spiritual, and emotional, right? So a spiritual one could be a salt bath. An emotional one could be, you know, journaling. No, I would say mental is journaling. Emotional could be like crying. I don't know how to describe that. I'm crying. I'm going to give you that. Physical could be like dancing or maybe just going for a hike in nature. It depends. Wow, why did I close that? Okay. Integration. The frequency of integration supports our embrace of every aspect of ourselves, allowing what we perceive as positive and what we perceive as negative to harmonize in a balanced symphony of life. The Sri Lantra is an ancient symbol that literally means sacred instrument. So I don't know if this is the symbol itself. Sri Yantra. I haven't actually looked it up before. It is formed by 9 interlocking triangles that form 43 similar triangles in a grid that represents the entire cosmos. This complicated and precise geometry is thought to hold and create powerful energetic patterns and has been used for thousands of years as a tool for meditation and devotion. The Sri Yantra also symbolizes the union between the divine feminine and masculine. Ooh, where the upward triangles represent the male, Shiva, energies, and the downward, the female, Shakti, energies. The center point, Bindu, represents the junction between the physical universe and the source. The dark blue refers to the vast and deep universe as the origin from which everything springs into being. The yellows and golds refer to our inner power and the way we express ourselves on this earth in a physical body. Red is the color associated with the first chakra, the physical plane, and everything form-based. The light blue triangles represent the balance between the masculine and the feminine. And the swirling circles in the background are the other dimensions and star systems beyond this earth that are our origin. It's so hard to read during this time. So, oh my goodness. Mercury, calm down. Just kidding. Let's get right into the Moonology because I'm already feeling really good about this. I feel like you're integrating a lot of what you've learned during maybe a long period of time, or maybe just like integrating your practices. This could just be integrating this new version of yourself during this time. Can I get a couple of cards from the Moonology deck? Hold your vision, fixed moon. Did we get that card not long ago? I think we might have. I love the dark, deep purples in this card. Fixed energy. Fixed. New moon in Leo. Confidence is your key to success. I love when this deck does this. This is why I wanted to have this deck, because I've always really been interested in knowing more about lunar phases and those kinds of things, but I always wanted a deck like this because I feel like it's really helpful for giving more information, but it's so funny how it does that. So we have a new moon in Leo. going on currently. I don't know if it's today or if it starts tomorrow. I'm recording this on the 3rd, just so all of you are aware. So it might be today or tonight. I don't remember. No, it's tomorrow. It's the 4th. All right. So something major is going to happen tomorrow, or when you hear this. 8 of Pentacles. Yeah. Okay, somebody could be enjoying some time doing creative practices. 2 of Pentacles. Nice. Yeah, managing their time and again, self-care practices could be really big right now for you. Maybe you're just really interested in exploring. We have the Emperor. Okay. Can I get a few more cards, please? Okay. Thank you, thank you. 7 of Cups, 4 of Cups. Something is being cleared up for you. That's what I just heard. Could be in terms of something that you've been very unclear about. I'm getting like potentially finances and like money specifically. Can I get a couple more cards, please? For my Capricorns. Six of Swords. One more card. Thank you. Ace of Cups. You know what? This feels very simplistic, so I'm not going to try and like make it seem all. So my deepest apologies, but my microphone cut out maybe like 12 or so minutes into this reading, and I didn't know that. So because I have a mic that goes into my phone charger, or the charging port, it just stopped recording any sound. So I'm going to salvage as much of this reading as I can, because it's a really, really good one. So I clarified the 7 of Cups and the 4 of Cups with the Hanged Woman, just because I felt like it made sense to do so. But it kind of feels like there's this clearing of confusion and like being deceived in terms of relationships. I don't know if there's one in particular or if there are multiple. I am not completely sure, but I just feel like you are going to integrate the practices that you have. It feels like more like boundaries being set, to be honest with you. With the 4 of Cups, like in traditional tarot, there's the figure is actually in a cross-legged position and by a tree, as if they're meditating. And to me, like, you know, typically the card can be associated with this idea of like, you know, missing out on an opportunity. I don't believe in any of that. I feel like that's a load of bullshit. You can't miss out on anything that was meant for you ever. So I don't ever read the card that way. But sometimes I do read it in a way of like, you know what you are looking to experience and what you're not looking to experience. And it's also the sense of being clear, because you're in this meditative state of mind. I also apologize because Mercury being retrograde is killing me right now. So I am struggle bussing hard. I kind of also feel like this Emperor it's like calling for you to be assertive, but in a very gentle and loving way, utilizing compassion. I clarified the Six of Swords and Ace of Cups with the Five of Pentacles. And this feels very much like once you're able to, create boundaries or just let something or someone go, you're going to move on to the space of being able to give to yourself, because it's like this sense of abandonment. So whoever this is for, you might have abandonment issues. I hate using the word issue, but it is what it is. That's what the term generally is. So abandonment issues is really just like this continued traumatization of, abandoning your own self, but it's reenacted through relationships. So I know that sounds really quite harsh, but I feel like you've been doing a lot of work to heal that, and you're integrating that into your spiritual practices. So that's a really great thing. So I feel like you're going into this calmer environment and space where you can then give to yourself, because you have the Ace of Cups here. This is an offering of unconditional love, right? And I feel like it's for you, and really only you, because that's who we're talking about in this reading. Now, with the confidence is your key to success. This gives me the indication that you'll either be currently aware or you'll be made aware that doing this is actually the key to your success. So I would say it's like a blockage, right? It blocked your financial blessings from coming in, which kind of makes sense. So when I had the Hanged Woman come out to clarify the Seven of Cups and Four of Cups, it was like this switching or changing of perspective on how you see certain relationships, and like how you see how you behave and don't behave in relationships, which is a big deal from the two full moon and Capricorns that we had. Full moons in Capricorn. I can't talk. I really can't. I overall feel like this is really, really positive and really good. I would say to withhold your vision. I would say that there's this advice of pay attention to signs and synchronicities during this time. The new moon in Leo is literally on the 4th, which is Sunday. And this could also come to you through a vision or maybe through your dream state. I don't know. If you don't have a dream journal, I highly recommend it. I have like 60 million journals for everything. Journal for my lists, journal for my goals, journal for my dreams, journal for my tarot. You'd think I would be able to figure out a way to just have one journal, but no. I can't just have one. That's impossible. All right, so this is what I have for you, Cappies. Thank you so much for being here with me, spending some time here on this channel. And I hope that this helps you in some sort of way, and or just solidifies what you already know in your own awareness. Consciously, maybe not fully consciously yet. And yeah, anything you might need from me is down the description box below. You can book me for this spread coming very, very soon. For I don't know what kind of price yet. I have to figure it out and write up the description. But you can book me for a Hidden Enemies read. You can do, it's like a 3-card general. And then I have the Saturn retrograde reading up just during this time. I may just take it off at some point. But yeah, so if you want to know what to work on during Saturn retrograde and or what might come up for you and get a heads up, I recommend that reading. Social media is down there, wish list, donation links, all of those goodies. So know that you are divine, sacred, and heavenly by Capricorns.